I'm 81 years old, and I'm going to share something most people are too afraid to say out loud. Most people think that when you reach your 80s, your biggest fear is death, the end, the final goodbye. But they're wrong. The hardest part of getting older isn't dying, it's disappearing while you're still breathing. If you're over 60 or 70, you know exactly what I mean. It's this quiet ache. You walk through the grocery store, you sit at family gatherings, but people look right through you. You've become background noise. I remember sitting in my usual chair at a family event, grandchildren running around, laughter everywhere, and I realized they were talking about me, but not to me. Is Grandpa tired? Does Grandpa want tea? Right there in that crowded room surrounded by my family, I felt invisible. Maybe you felt it too, at the doctor's office, at the store, that moment you realize you're still alive but no longer seen. It hurts because for 60 or 70 years, we tied our worth to being useful. We were the providers, the fixers, the ones who kept everything running. But now, the body doesn't move like it used to. The career is a memory. The kids have their own lives. When you can no longer do, you're forced to just be. And after a lifetime of constant motion, just being feels like failure. I see so many people my age fighting it, dressing younger, chasing every trend, trying to stay loud so the world won't forget them. But that's a trap. Last Tuesday, everything changed for me. I was sitting in my chair around 4 p.m., usually my loneliest hour. Feeling sorry for myself, my grandson had rushed me off the phone earlier. But instead of turning on the TV to escape the silence, I just sat with it. And I realized something. If nobody's looking at me anymore, then I'm finally free to truly see everything else. For my whole life, I was performing, worrying about how I looked, trying to be enough. But invisibility, it became freedom. When the world stops expecting you to lead the parade, you finally get to actually hear the music. Now I notice things I was always too busy to see. The way danced shade of gold trees at sunbeam. The hidden tremor in a friend's voice that tells me they're struggling. I don't have to win arguments anymore. I don't have to prove my worth. I've put down that heavy backpack of ego I've been carrying since the 1950s. And you know what? Your family won't remember your advice someday. They won't remember your career. They'll remember the peace you carried. They'll remember that you were the only person who wasn't trying to get something from them, you were just there. At 81, every sunset feels like a gift. Every conversation feels like a miracle. So here's what I want to ask you today. I might be invisible to the world, but I still see. Tell me one beautiful thing you noticed today that all the busy people missed. The way your cat slept in the sun. A memory that came back to you. Anything. I read every comment, and I want you to know you are still visible to me. Take a breath now. Feel the air in your lungs. It's the same air you breathed in 1950, and it's just as sweet today. You're still here. You're still significant. And your story is just getting to the part that actually matters.